The biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam 2025, kicked off with an energy that was both electric and, at times, hilariously unpredictable. Before the main card even began, the live kickoff show provided a glimpse into the night's theme of delightful disarray. A sudden technical glitch caused the live microphones to cut out completely, plunging the broadcast into an awkward silence. Viewers at home were then treated to a disembodied voice repeating, "Hey, hey, hey," as a frantic production crew member desperately tried to confirm if the audio had been restored. It was a minor hiccup, quickly resolved, but it set the stage for an evening where the unexpected became the main event, reminding everyone that in live television, anything can and will happen. This theme of unscripted authenticity continued with a moment that quickly went viral across all social media platforms. During a standard ringside interview segment, the camera focused on a fan who was meant to be sharing her excitement for the upcoming matches. Instead, she appeared completely and utterly disinterested, her nonchalant expression and bored gaze a stark contrast to the high-octane environment surrounding her. Clips of her apathetic attitude spread like wildfire, turning her into an overnight internet sensation. This fan, without saying a word, captured a unique spirit of the night, proving that sometimes the most memorable moments are the ones that are never planned. Not long after, the official host of SummerSlam, the global music superstar Cardi B, took center stage to deliver her opening promo. While her presence added a significant level of celebrity glamour to the event, eagle-eyed viewers couldn't help but notice her performance felt a bit rehearsed. It soon became clear why, as camera angles revealed she was overtly reading her entire 90-second script directly from a large teleprompter positioned just off camera at ringside. Her eyes darted back and forth following the text line by line. While not a major disaster, it was a moment of human imperfection that broke the illusion, adding another layer of charming unplanned reality to the show's opening hour. The pre-show blunders served as a perfect appetizer for the main course, warming up the audience for a night filled with both spectacular athleticism and surprising gaffes. From the audio checks to the viral fan and the teleprompter gate, these initial moments created a shared experience for the audience, a collective inside joke that this wasn't just another polished production. It was live, it was raw, and it was refreshingly real. These small imperfections didn't detract from the grandeur of SummerSlam. Instead, they made the massive spectacle feel more accessible and human, a reminder that even on the grandest stage, things can go wonderfully wrong. As the main show began, the production miscues followed the superstars right down the entrance ramp, most notably affecting one of WWE's biggest attractions, Roman Reigns. His iconic entrance, usually a masterclass in timing and presentation, fell victim to some pyrotechnic problems. The first set of explosions went off prematurely on the ramp, long before he reached his designated spot. Then, as he stood on the ring apron for his signature taunt, the pyro that was supposed to erupt failed to go off entirely. To complete the chaotic sequence, the fireworks finally went off unexpectedly just as he stepped through the ropes into the ring, a comical conclusion to a normally intimidating entrance. The aerial action of the night also proved to be a high-risk, high-reward endeavor with some very visible errors. During his grueling triple threat match, Roman Reigns attempted a daring dive over the top rope onto both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who were waiting on the outside. Unfortunately, the tribal chief completely overshot his targets, leading to a very rough and uncontrolled landing on the floor. Miraculously, he was uninjured and continued the match. In a strange case of deja vu just minutes later, Bronson Reed attempted his own dive through the ropes and also overshot his mark, proving that gravity was perhaps the most formidable opponent of the night. The broadcast itself wasn't immune to revealing things that perhaps were meant to stay hidden. Following Braun Breaker's hard-fought victory, he celebrated on top of the announce table, a classic wrestling moment. However, a wide camera shot during his celebration inadvertently exposed a large section of the stadium that had been curtained off to hide empty seats. While the event boasted an impressive attendance of around 50,000 fans, the shot was an unflattering peek behind the curtain, a technical slip that momentarily broke the illusion of a completely sold-out arena, and gave fans at home a brief, unfiltered look at the logistics of a massive live event production. Even the announce team had its share of verbal fumbles throughout the broadcast. On more than one occasion, I found myself misspeaking, a common hazard when calling hours of live, fast-paced action. At one point I mistakenly declared that Dominic Mysterio had won his Intercontinental title at a previous SummerSlam, before quickly correcting myself to say it was at WrestleMania. Later I got tangled up recalling the finale of the 2025 Royal Rumble, creating a confusing narrative for the viewers at home before sorting it out. These slips of the tongue are part of the live experience, reminding everyone that the story is being written in real time, by real people. The chaos was not limited to entrances and high-flying maneuvers, it found its way directly into the heart of the in-ring competition, forcing superstars to think on their feet. In the heated contest between Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, a pivotal moment went awry. Zayn set up for his signature exploder suplex, a move designed to launch his opponent into the corner turnbuckle. However, the execution was slightly off, and Kross completely missed the turnbuckle on his landing, crashing awkwardly to the mat. Both men, seasoned professionals, seamlessly transitioned from the botched spot, continuing the match as if nothing was wrong and preventing the error from derailing their story. Another notable mistake occurred during the highly anticipated women's match between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Stratton attempted to execute an Alabama slam on the powerhouse Cargill, but she struggled with the lift, resulting in a clumsy and ineffective-looking move. The commentary team had no choice but to acknowledge the botch on air, pointing out the misstep. Yet later in that same match, it was Cargill who showcased incredible ring awareness. She noticed that Stratton's foot was not in the correct position for a planned rope break spot after a finisher, so she subtly nudged her opponent's leg toward the rope with her own foot, saving the sequence and preserving the match's drama. Sometimes the props themselves refused to cooperate, leading to some truly memorable moments of improvisation. During a brutal TLC match, the Street Profits intended to backdrop Joe Gacy onto a ladder bridged between the ring and the announce table. However, they misjudged the distance and Gacy missed the ladder entirely, crashing hard onto the floor instead. In another ladder-related incident, R-Truth, who was positioned on the announce table waiting for Logan Paul to deliver a splash, broke character by repeatedly adjusting his position and looking directly up at Paul, making it comically obvious he was preparing for the incoming stunt before it happened. The unpredictability extended to moments of genuine concern and quick thinking. In a match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria, a spot went dangerously wrong when Valkyria threw Lynch into the ringside barricade, accidentally striking a photographer in the process. Valkyria immediately broke character, showing genuine concern as she checked on the photographer before resuming the match. Later, the zip ties meant to bind Valkyria's hands came loose. In a moment of sheer panic captured by a zoomed-in camera shot, she was visibly seen trying to put her hands back inside the ties to maintain the integrity of the match stipulation, a true testament to her professionalism. Beyond the physical mistakes, the live atmosphere itself occasionally overwhelmed the broadcast, creating unfiltered moments for the audience at home. The crowd was particularly vocal during the Logan Paul match, and their feelings were made crystal clear. At one point, a loud and unified F***U Logan chant erupted from the thousands in attendance. The broadcast team was a fraction of a second too slow on the mute button, allowing a few seconds of the uncensored chant to blast through television speakers across the country. It was a raw, authentic reflection of the passion in the building, a moment that production couldn't contain, much to the delight of many viewers. Even the main event between Gunther and CM Punk, a match praised for its technical brilliance, was not without its share of unscripted drama. In one sequence, Gunther appeared to miss a stomp from the top rope because Punk, seemingly, failed to move out of the way as planned. Gunther had to adjust in mid-air to avoid injury and improvise his next move. Later, a controversial moment occurred when CM Punk was trapped in Gunther's sharpshooter submission hold. He appeared to tap the mat in a way that often signifies submission, but the referee did not call for the bell, and the match continued, leaving fans to debate whether it was a missed call or a moment of sheer desperation. These imperfections, from botched moves to production errors, did not detract from the spectacle of SummerSlam 2025, they enhanced it. Each mistake, each moment of improvisation, and each unscripted reaction added a layer of authenticity to the event. It reminded fans that behind the larger-than-life characters and epic storylines are incredibly talented human beings performing live without a safety net. Moments like Io Sky slipping on the top rope, only to be saved by Rhea Ripley who helped her complete the riptide, showcase the trust and skill these athletes possess, turning a potential disaster into a testament to their abilities. In the end, SummerSlam 2025 will be remembered not just for its incredible matches and shocking outcomes, but for its beautiful, chaotic, and utterly human moments. The mistimed pyro, the viral fan, the botched dives, and the on-the-fly saves all contributed to a narrative of unpredictability. It was an event that felt alive, breathing with the energy of the crowd and the spontaneity of live performance. For the tens of thousands in the stadium and the millions watching at home, the mistakes didn't ruin the show. They made it legendary, proving that sometimes, the most entertaining moments are the ones that are perfectly imperfect.